Hey Libra, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope you all are having a good start to your week. I hope you guys are looking forward to Valentine's Day. I hope your new year is so far so good. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Two more shuffles, Libra. So this is the how's your money, how's your honey spread. That's one. This will be two. We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 1 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance from the universe. So I'm gonna lay out all your cards, Libra. I'm gonna try something different. Just a reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So we're going to do the money and the honey row. So for the money, first card, King of Wands. Second card, Hierophant. Third card, Six of Coins. First card for the honey row, King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. Let's see, from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Five of Wands. Oh, that's the same something somebody else had here in another reading. With all that energy all over the place. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on with your money and your honey. So, with your overall energy being the Five of Wands, that's letting me know that your energy is all over the place. You here, you there, you got this going on, you got that going on, and you just, for whatever reason, it's just not easy for you to focus on any given task. It could be because you got a lot of people pulling at you from different directions, or it could be that you're trying to do a lot of different things at the same time, trying to go back to school, trying to look for another job, trying to find a house, any combination of things, but it's got your energy all over the place. The first card in the money row, the King of Wands, let me know that you have been kind of arrogant with your spending, Libra. Kind of like a I'm gonna do me sort of thing. So you have spent a lot of money just trying to get you where you want to be. It looks like some of your spending has been kind of frivolous, though. You just kind of been going buck wild since the holidays, you know. Well, I got a gift card, I'm going to get something. Don't know what, but going to get something. With the Hierophant in the second position, this is really about you not, whatever you got going on the inside, it's manifesting itself through your money. And so it seems like you're just kind of throwing money around, and you really, again, your focus being all over the place, you really don't have a direction at this point, which is kind of unusual. Most Libras that I know are kind of grounded when it comes to their dollar. But you need to change something about what you believe about your finances. Don't necessarily need to change perspective, but you need to change a belief. For example, if you believe that you got to put in hard work to make any kind of money, and that's the only way you're going to ever manifest money unless you change what you believe. So however that's resonating with you, Libra, there's something there that's making you trapped by your beliefs, which is the reverse meaning of this card. And it's got you just kind of stuck because you believe this certain thing, or because you're taking a certain thing for granted. So if you're getting money from somewhere other than just your paycheck, if you're getting royalty checks, if you're getting child support checks, alimony checks, any of that little extra stuff, you're just kind of throwing your money around. And in part, it's because you believe that since the money is coming, you know, why should you try and do anything productive with it? Let's just spend it now. Which is good if you got it like that, but it seems like it's causing you some imbalance, which I know Libra don't like to hear that, but it's causing you some imbalance, and it's causing you really to spend, just like I said, frivolously, which if this will reverse, that's what it would mean. You're just spending, it's almost like your spending is out of control. And with your focus being all over the place, it's very easy to see, you know, you start one project, drop it, go to another project. Looking at your honey row, it seems like your partner is just really getting down to business, or has been trying to get down to business since the beginning of the year. This seems like this is some personal stuff they've been trying to get together. Go back to school, try to get another car, try to get a better job. And it seems like they have just really tightened up compared to your energy right here. Your partner is really trying to tighten up and make some changes, which is causing y'all some conflict. And it's actually causing you, Libra, to kind of trigger out. So that explains, okay, that gets it. So with all this new rules, new me, new whatever with your partner, it's triggering you. So this explains it. To just do all this extra added shopping for me, because you said what? You know what? I gotta go to the store. I'm gone. That kind of stuff, that kind of energy. And it's making you almost, if you were to animate that and the look that she has on her face, you know, eventually the coffee would just be all over the table because she's really not paying attention. And that's kind of where you are, Libra. It's kind of triggering you where you're just kind of distracted. And that's okay. So that makes perfect sense. The universe is trying to tell you that you can manifest whatever you want to between your money and your relationship, but you got to get focused and you need to get it down on paper, in this instance on canvas, but you need to get your thoughts on paper, Libra. However this is resonating for you, it's probably time to go get a journal and start collecting your thoughts, figuring out where you are emotionally. I don't really feel like there's anything wrong with your relationship if you're partnered up right now. Those of you that aren't living together but just long-term relationship type dating thing, there's nothing wrong. It's just that your partner has decided to focus, and probably your partner, it seems like, has picked up some of this from you at an earlier point in your relationship, and now they're deciding, you know what, it's time for me to buckle down. But the way that they're doing it is just triggering you into doing all this extra spending. You stuck on in your beliefs about, you know, I gotta do it like this. If I don't do it like this, I won't have it. You just, and it's a crazy energy because it's almost hard to even explain all the stuff that you've got going on. But it's a lot of extra frivolous spending that you're doing, Libra, and it's probably getting ready to come to an end. Again, I don't feel like there's anything really wrong with your relationship other than the fact that your partner's trying to get themselves together. They may not understand or know how to give it to you easy, that they're trying to clean up their mess and they're just, you know, stomping around looking mean and evil, you know, because they're trying to do whatever. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Definitely give them the benefit of the doubt. And if the Queen of Cups is telling you anything, give them the benefit of the doubt. Even though this is your energy that I feel, I'm still hearing, give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them the benefit of the doubt. It won't hurt to maybe sit down and have a conversation, because maybe your partner is not aware of how they're acting. I know some people, when they get determined to do something, they get kind of a shitty attitude with everybody because they're just so focused on what they're doing, they really don't want to be bothered with anything else till they get done. And if you don't tell people that, they may not necessarily realize how they're coming across. With Mercury getting ready to go retrograde here in another 3 or 4 weeks, I just understand there's miscommunication and misunderstanding. So maybe it would be a good time to sit down and have a conversation with your partner about how they're acting, or at least how you're perceiving them, so you guys can get on the same page. I'm not getting any third party kind of shit. I'm not getting any playing around or monkey business, none of that. but just everybody's trying to focus on what they're doing. And unfortunately, Libra, this is just kind of putting you in a mindset where you feel like you just kind of insecure about the whole thing. Let's see what the universe has for guidance for you, Libra. Nine of Swords, Nine of Coins, and the Four of Swords. So Libra, that's all your energy, all this sword stuff. And it's funny that the King of Swords is actually kicking back as your partner when that's so much. You may be dealing with another Libra or an air sign, an Aquarius or a Gemini. But the universe is telling you to let this shit go. All the overthinking and shit that you're doing, all this scatterbrain shit, let it go. Go to bed. It's okay. It's nothing for you to worry about that's so earth-shattering, even with what's going on with your partner. It's not so serious that you should be up at night worrying. Bring the focus back to you so you can kind of clear some of this scattery energy. With the Nine of Coins being here, as far as your money is concerned, create a budget, Libra, if you haven't already. Get it on paper so you can see where your spending is. This is usually about creating a higher standard, but in this context, for this reading, you need to get a better look at what you're trying to create with your money. And you should be trying to create something. You should be trying to buy a house, another car, go back to school. You should have a purpose and a goal for your money, not just to sit in the bank and not just for you to spend it on unnecessary frivolous shopping. Okay, so think about what you really want, even if it's a big thing that you think is unattainable at this point. Talk to your partner. See what they say, especially if you're in a living together situation or you're married. Talk to them. See what they think about your ideas or your thoughts about money. But it's time to put it on paper, and it's time to start thinking a little bigger about what you're doing with your money. Take a break, Libra. Take a break. Step back. Step back from your partner if you need to. Understand, this is not a malicious energy coming from your partner. Like I said, it might be another air sign. It might be another Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, or they may have a lot of air in their chart. But however that's resonating, you, Libra, take a break. Step back. Let it go. Stop shopping for a minute and just let it go. And try to get some perspective on what's going on. And that's what I was getting ready to say. I don't have any malicious feelings or any third party. I don't feel any of that coming out of your partner at all. Particularly those of you that live together or are married. If you're thinking something else, that's not what I'm picking up right here. But I am picking up the fact that your partner is engaging in a behavior that's causing you to get this arrogant, I gotta do it my way type attitude. And it's causing you to get stuck in your belief system. And it's causing you to do all this extra nonsense spending. Take a break. Take a break. It won't hurt. Take a break, regroup. Maybe this would be a good time to do some things separately. Go on a hike by yourself. Go to a movie by yourself, whatever. And not that you're trying to create any type of negative environment, but you're trying to create some space so some new air and some new life can come through your relationship and kind of shake things up enough for you guys to realize what you're doing. And if either of the one of you are doing something it just through the course of what you're trying to accomplish, if it's hurting the other, it's time to just take a step back and just take a look. Have a conversation after this if you need to, but make sure you create some you time, Libra. If you need to take a hot bath, have some tea, get a drink, go hang out with your friends, whatever it is, do that as well. Create some me time so you can realize the value and the worth that you bring to your relationship. Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good week and a happy Valentine's Day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.